All right, welcome back to Big Rock Landing, Morehead City, North Carolina. We are kicking off Day 4 of the 67th annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament. Today, I think, is Carteret County Public School Day here at Big Rock Landing, and we are pleased to be joined by the Croatan High School 1A to 3A state champion lacrosse team. There you go. These guys, we've got Coach George Benson here, Coach Bobby DeGeorge. Where did he get off to? Okay, yeah, he's over here too. Coach, come in here and tell us about this group of young men. Tell us what they've done. They've probably been together for a while. Let's go through the whole thing here.
It's an epic journey. 4 years of working together, particularly with these seniors, and went to the state championship game, which was just epic. So we played Lake Norman Charter. There were 3-time state champions. Closest game was 9 goals. I think everybody ruled us out. And these boys in front of all y'all represented your community and everything that we are down here up in Durham, and slayed the Dragon 13-12. It was a great game.
How about a one goal victory?
It was one goal victory. It was back and forth. They never led. I mean, our boys just fought really, really hard. But Lake Norman Charter is a solid team. They tied it with a minute to go, and with 20 seconds left, this guy back here, Mache Roth, fed across to Dane Sparks is down there somewhere, but he scored it with 20 seconds left, and then Graham put a great save on at the end, and we walked away as champions.
How about that? Henry, you know a little bit more about lacrosse than I do. You know, it's like basketball with sticks, I think.
I know enough to be dangerous.
I played football. I think I would have enjoyed it somehow, but never played lacrosse.
My grandson plays lacrosse and loves it, and I get a lot of the lacrosse scores. This gentleman down here always keeps me informed. But I know these guys had a heck of a year this year. So, what's it like to get that state championship?
I mean, I told the boys before the game. I said, you can do the right thing all the time. It doesn't mean the world's going to respond and do the right thing back to you. And it was just nice. I was like, every once in a while it happens. And it was just nice that, if there was a team that rated to be on top as a state champion, it's these guys, 39 players for Croatan lacrosse. They've worked so hard. It was just nice to see the right thing happen when the work is put in.
I know it's kind of like baseball. You can play better than the other team and still not win.
That happens, yeah. But these guys were resilient all season long. And the stage wasn't too big. Every single one of them took chances, took risks. They were bold, and in the end, that's what made the difference. And there we are, state champions.
Yeah. So lacrosse in Carteret County means what? What does that look like? From juniors all the way up to high school. I just don't know. Tell us what that looks like in Carteret County right now.
It looks a lot better now. I'll tell you that much. Well, this has been, John Bradley couldn't be here today, but, and guys like Art Close, John Bradley, folks that worked really hard to try to get lacrosse going here, and then John with the Carteret Youth Lacrosse Program, and started in 2012. We were coaching, when it was not as cool, as they say, and so this has been a journey for over 13 years plus. So for these guys to be the class that finally kind of delivers, our first state championship was special. And that trophy, this trophy in front of me has been in North Carolina. It's never been off of I-40. It's been in 2 metropolitan areas, either Charlotte or Raleigh. And for men's lacrosse, this is the first group to pull this trophy off of I-40, and now we welcome it to Highway 24.
And they're going to change the classifications this year for high school, and they're going to be in 8 instead of 4. How's that going to affect you?
I told them, you step on a field, you play who you play. So whatever that dictates, we'll take it. And I think really when you look at, they haven't published what the classification grouping is going to be for a state title. But if it is what we think it is, it's going to be really similar to the teams that we would face.
So you played 1 through 3A.
Yeah, in regular season we played 4A teams just because it gave us a competitive advantage to play big teams, and we beat them, yeah. And then we went to the 1 to 3A tournament, and we ended up 21-2 for the season, and took home the hardware.
Well, let's get our MVP of the championship game in here. Come on, Henry.
All right,
tell us.
These are all the captains, by the way. You guys all
Yeah.
seniors? Everybody's a senior? All right, what's your name?
I'm Graham Myers, and yeah.
Did you had the winning assist, is that right?
No, I'm the goalie.
Oh, you were the goalie.
Yeah, and the MVP of the championship game, I
wow.
understand.
Did you get a trophy?
Yes, a little plaque. It's pretty cool. It's like gold and has brown on it and stuff.
He didn't get a new car, apparently.
Are you gonna try to play lacrosse in college?
Yes, sir. I'm committed to Lenore-Ryan University. It's a Division II school in Hickory, North Carolina. So.
Yeah, I know Lenore-Ryan. I think that's a big lacrosse school that you guys do well.
Okay, who had the winning assist? Come on in here. Tell us who you are.
My name is Mache Roth.
And tell us about that last 30 seconds or so. It sounds like it was heartbreaking and exhilarating, all at the same time. Tell us about it, and then tell us what was going on in your mind.
Yeah, it was hard to see Lake Norman Charter. We were up 12-9, and they came back to match us 12-12. And just like last seconds, just wanted to make a play and ended up finding Dayton Sparks to score and win the game.
Awesome. How long have you guys been playing lacrosse? You and some of the other guys.
I've been playing since like as long as I can remember, like elementary school, and I know I've played with a lot of these boys that long.
So in lacrosse, I know from watching my grandson, when you get an assist, it's just as good as getting the goal. But you assisted this guy, and he scored the winning goal. What's your name?
Dane Sparks.
Tell us about that play. He set you up good?
He did. It was a really good pass. It made it right through, and I was able to put it in the goal.
You're back next year, right?
Yes, sir.
What year are you?
I'm a junior.
All right, well, congratulations.
All right, Dylan, we're going to try this cheer thing one more time, okay? Yeah, well, while we're giving you a minute, we'll get everybody out. All y'all that are listening, you got to help pump these boys up a little bit. That first go-round of rah-rah was not worthy of a state championship team in any sport. So as soon as Dylan is ready, okay, everybody, come on now. Help these boys celebrate a little bit. Let's hear it. Come on. Cheer for them. There you go. All right, Dylan says that works. Guys, congratulations. Coach, congratulations. Young men, it's great to have you here. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Guys that are graduating, best of luck next year, and keep up the great work. And don't forget where you came from. You're Carter County boys, and we're going to be proud of you. All right, we're going to take a little break here and let these guys take off and go do what they need to do, and we will come back. We're just going to enjoy a little shot for those of you that are watching at home of the beautiful Big Rock Landing and here at the Morehead City waterfront. But day 4 of the Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament, the 67th Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament, is rolling on here, and we'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, we are back here at Big Rock Landing, particularly for those of you that are watching at home and around the world. This is going to sort of start our coverage of day 4 of the fishing activities. We've dealt with some of the Big Rock's charitable activities a little earlier here. We do have a lot to report today. It's really interesting. Every boat in the fleet went fishing today, all 272 of them. I cannot recall a time when that ever happened, and 2 days ago, every one of them were tied up at the dock. I can't recall when that has ever happened. So in the course of 3 days, we've had everybody tied up at the dock and everybody fishing. So it's been quite a whirlwind of a tournament. Henry, last night, what a Wednesday night. I don't know that I've ever seen more people at Big Rock Landing than were here last night.
Especially on a Wednesday night.
A Wednesday night.
We've had some big Friday night crowds.
We have. I mean, it was really something. Getting home last night felt like the traffic on July 4th after the fireworks downtown.
It took a while. Yeah.
It was really something. So every boat was fishing today. As of right now, I think the Demolished Prophets is still hooked up, and maybe Randy or somebody up there can get me straight. The Big Rock app, which you definitely need to download, shows the Demolished Prophets hooked up since 2:21 this afternoon. Of course, we're coming up on the 5 o'clock hour right now. The fishing was red hot again today. 124 billfish caught and released, 70 blue marlins, 20 white marlins, and 34 sailfish released by the fleet today. Big news on the wave paver. They seem to be the story of the day, the boat of the day. 2 grand slams, meaning 2 blue marlins, 2 white marlins, 2 sailfish, and an extra sailfish. And we had 10 boats today catch and release 2 or more blue marlins. So the activity offshore was really great. All right, one of the things we always look forward to is a kind of a recap video. Michelle is here, and she does a great job with a recap video, and she posted one for the Big Rock tournament earlier today. So I think we've got that ready to go. The Day 3 recap. Watch this.
Oh, yeah. 250-pounder, baby. Get it right there, Philip. Get it right there, Philip. Give him the rod, give him the rod, give him the rod. Give him the rod. Yeah! Buddy. Woo!
Got a rather large wahoo on the scales over there. Henry, what do we got? Looks like
60.7.
Here is the smoker. We've been waiting for them. This is a really full-grown yellowfin tuna, 117.4 pounds. A beautiful fish. Here comes a sea wish.
This is a big dolphin, Tommy.
47.2 pounds. That is your new leader in the dolphin winner take-all category. All right, guys, let them hear it. The bank walker right here at Big Rock Landing. A beautiful blue marlin.
449.7.
Right here, the first blue marlin of the tournament on day 3 of the 67th annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament.
The 67th annual Big Rock Daily Recap videos are provided by Diamond Fishing Products and Zacatec Lures.
All right, Henry, what a night that was. You've been to a lot of events. You're a worldly guy. You go all over the place. What was that like? How does that compare in your travels?
You know what? There's nothing like it. I can't think of anything that's even close to when they bring in a blue marlin and weigh it with 10,000. How many people? 15,000 maybe last night?
I figured it was at least 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lady angler, a young 23-year-old Lizzie Montague, fishing with her dad and her family on the Bankwalker. Great story.
And not her first blue marlin.
No, it was not.
Yeah.
No, it was not.
Yeah.
I bet it'll be her most memorable. Yeah. What do you think? Is it going to hold up?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We've had a lot of hookups this week, but only one brought to the scale so far.
Yeah. That
maybe one shortly here.
That level 5 Fabulous Fisherman's Prize.
Still there.
$807,500 still available to somebody that catches the first blue marlin over 500 pounds. You know, the tournament is full of fishing stories. There was one lost right at the transom today.
Oh, wow.
That would have gone 500 pounds, we think. So that's why they call it fishing, Henry, not catching.
That's brutal, though.
All right. Just before we get to some of the action here, need to talk about a shout-out to our major sponsor, Jarrett Bay Boat Works. Their tent is right over here. You need to go visit them if you can. The Shenandoah, we saw them on Saturday during the ladies' tournament, had a leaking strut on Tuesday night. Called up Jarrett Bay Boat Works. They hauled the boat at night, fixed it overnight, put it in the water at 5 o'clock the next morning. The crew drove to Beaufort, got on the boat, everything was working fine, and they caught and released a blue marlin.
Oh, wow.
Now, I'm telling you, Jarrett Bay is a wonderful sponsor. They've been our major sponsor for quite some time, and that's the kind of stuff that makes you proud to be affiliated with somebody like that. What a world-class operation
they fixed it overnight.
And speaking of the quality work they do, we saw the Sea Wish yesterday. That was probably, other than the big blue marlin, the Sea Wish yesterday weighed in that 47.2-pound dolphin to take the lead in the Parker Yamaha Dolphin winner take-all level. $548,000 looking at that for at them on the Sea Wish for that dolphin today.
How about that yellowfin tuna yesterday?
That was a nice one, too.
Oh, my
goodness. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, looks like we've had a dolphin. We've been kind of busy up here today, up here at Big Rock Landing, and the scales have already seen a dolphin. Third time's a charm, snuck in a 4.9-pound dolphin a few minutes ago. We got a wahoo coming up the ramp here. And just so you know, a little rule check, we always love to see the boats come into the slip. It's quite an experience to see that. But you can offload your game fish to a chase boat provided by Collins Boating, Collins Inc. there in Smithfield. And I think that's kind of what's happening here now. We've got, oh yeah, that's a nice wahoo. So that wahoo was picked up by the Collins Boating skiff and brought up our gangplank here, and Randy and George will take care of all that. So Henry, you want to go talk to him real quick? I'll just remind everybody that the Welder's Ark is on its way. Unfortunately, not with a blue marlin, but they're going to pick up the Educational Passages boat here. I think we've got it all ready to go, sealed up. Cassie, you say we're ready to go. Derek, we're good over there? Okay. That was quite interesting earlier today here at Big Rock Landing. But we're going to load this boat onto the Welder's Ark and wish it bon voyage here in just a second. So we're rolling along here. Day 4 is just getting started, the 67th annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament. And Henry, when you're ready over there, we'll throw it over to you.
All right, we're getting pictures. This is a 40.5-pound wahoo caught on the Motley Crew by Rob Thon. Is it Thon? Thon, okay. And it says that the captain is also Rob Thon. Rob, come talk to me. How'd you drive the boat and catch the fish at the same time?
I just happened not to be driving and was standing next to the reel when it went off.
You're the first angler we've talked to today. Let's talk about conditions out there today. What was it like?
Honestly, I didn't think it was too bad. This morning was a little rough on the way out. I've never been here before. I actually didn't get here till 2 o'clock this morning all the way from Florida. So,
where are you from in Florida?
North Florida, over by Live Oak, Lake City area.
This is your first big rock?
This is my first big rock.
Welcome, man, and you got a nice fish. This is nice.
Thank you.
All right, tell me about the fight. Was it? Did he fight you?
Oh yeah, he hit the shortest line in the spread and took off. It was a pretty good fight.
How long did it take you to get him in?
I don't know, 30 minutes or so. It wasn't bad. We down in Florida, we fish a lot in St. Augustine. It's known as the wahoo capital, man. We get fish like this a lot. That's what we do. So I enjoy it a lot.
Well, congratulations, Rob Thon, with a 40-pound wahoo.
All right, guys, as promised, Captain Dale Britt is here at Big Rock Landing. I got you, Dale. On board the beautiful Welder's Ark, built by Jarrett Bay Boat Works, of course, right here in Beaufort, North Carolina. This effort with educational passages started with Dale. He came to me and said, Tommy, we've got to do this, and we looked into it. And sure enough, it was a great idea. We've had a great time with educational passages and Derek Rivers and his class today. So it is time to load up. Does this boat have a name? It's the Big Rock, of course, isn't it? Chargers by the Sea. Okay, Chargers by the Sea is getting ready to be picked up by the Welder's Ark, Captain Dale Britt and crew. So let's go. Wish this boat a bon voyage. Safe travels to wherever it goes. We're going to follow it on the website, the Educational Passages website. Thanks to John Roberts, Captain Dale Britt.
Dale, how far are you going to take it out? 50 miles.
Yeah, Dale's saying, Tommy, you need to tell them how to keep up with it. We've got the website over here. We're ready to go, and I'm sure we'll have it posted on the thebigrock.com. And I can guarantee you that our social media crew will be all over this. What a great experience it was for Derek and his students. And, of course, many, many thanks to Dale Britt and the Roberts family for carrying the Chargers by the Sea offshore tomorrow. All right, let's hear it for all of our students, for the Roberts family, for Captain Dale Britt. We're going to regroup here a little bit, come back in just a minute. We'll give you some, maybe a little rules update on some of the game fish, what the prizes are. But we're going to take a break right now. Josh, if we got a commercial or two, be a good time. But before we do that, let me remind you, the Big Rock Bar, all the way over on the other side. See, I remember, Barbara. I got you. I got you. They are selling a Water Marlin margarita. It's crisp and refreshing and dangerously delightful, let me tell you. You can buy it right over there at the bar. You can see Barbara, she's walking around. You get a commemorative cup, a very nice commemorative cup with all of the winners of the Big Rock tournament on it. Take it home with you. Be careful. Maybe one, no more than two. But it'll be well worth your while. All of those profits generated over there go to our charities to help people like the Carteret Educational Foundation and children here in Carteret County. So enjoy a nice afternoon here. We are rolling along. Matt Hall, I see you over there. Your daughter owes you some money. I got her. She's feeling bad about it, but I got her for you. The Big Rock store is open right over here. Father's Day, y'all, coming up on Sunday. Joyce, newlywed, I got you right there. Good to see you. It is Father's Day on Sunday. Go to the Big Rock store, pick up Dad a shirt, a hat. We can ship it anywhere you want to. And know, of course, that all those profits go to worthwhile charities right here in Carteret County. All right, we're going to take a break here, regroup, and we'll be back with you as day 4 of the action of the 67th Annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament rolls on right here at Big Rock Landing.
Big Rock, we're hooked up. Oh, it's a big one! It's a blue marlin! Tighten the drag, tighten the drag! Look, he's jumping, he's jumping! Get him in, get him in! Oh, he's huge! Get him in the boat, get him in the boat! We won the Big Rock! Okay, well, we are back. Great timing. Let's welcome the Smoke Show here to Big Rock Landing. See what they got. Had a nice day of fishing today. A sailfish you can see in the outrigger up there. A white flag with a sailfish on it hanging upside down, flying upside down. Means they released a sailfish today. You'll probably see other boats come in today with blue marlin flags, a white flag with a blue marlin flying upside down. And of course, it goes without saying that the blue flag with a white marlin on it would be the white marlin flag flying upside down. So what do we got here? We got a dolphin apparently. Let me encourage you. I'm not being rude. I'm getting the Big Rock app up on my telephone, and I would encourage you, if you have your phone and you want to follow the Big Rock and know everything about what's going on literally as it happens, download the Big Rock app, and there's lots of information there. Let's go to the dolphin category today. Catch 32 snuck in a few minutes ago with a 13.1 pound dolphin, and they're in the lead. Henry, that one might do it from what I can tell for today.
$16.5.
16, all right. So there's...
I'm sorry, 15.5.
15.5, right there on the Smoke Show. Great job.
$5,000 every day to the largest game fish that's brought to the scales, $2,500 for second place, and of course a $10,000 weekly prize for the winner there for the week. But the big money there in the dolphin category, $548,250 available to the winner of the largest dolphin during the week. We saw it weighed in yesterday on the Sea Wish, 47.2 pounds yesterday.
All right, Tommy, we got Ashley Harrell, my buddy here. This is a fishing family right here. And their daughter, Mally, always fishes in the kids' tournament. And maybe did she fish the KWLA this year?
She's at volleyball in Greenville.
She's a world-class volleyball player, too. Nice dolphin, Ashley. Tell us about your catch.
Thank you. It whooped my tail. I'll just tell you that. Yes, it did. Took me a little while to reel it in, but it was fun. It was fun.
How long did you have to fight?
I don't know, 20 minutes or so, maybe. Yeah.
Did your arms get tired?
They did get tired.
Did your husband Red help, or is he just laughing at you?
He's laughing at me.
Well, congratulations. That's a nice fish.
Thank you.
All right, Ashley Harrell on the Smoke Show, 15.5-pound dolphin.
All right, great going, Ashley. Good job there on the Smoke Show. Nice day of fishing. Any day you come back with a flag flying, you've had a good day. All right, let's check on the Demolished Prophets, a 50-foot Hatteras. They hooked up at a 221 today. Big Rock app says they are still hooked up. All right, guys, take a look. This is being paraded around. This is a dolphin, mahi. You might see it on a menu locally. Lots of great restaurants literally right here where we stand. If you've had enough of the Big Rock today, of course that's just about impossible. Go out to dinner, pick up some fresh fish, mahi, wahoo, yellowfin tuna, all of our game fish. Wonderful table fare. All right, I see Lindsay Parker over there. We're going to get her up here in a minute and talk about what's going on in the car business. Henry, thank you. We're going to take a little break here. Day 4 of the 67th annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament rolls on right here at Big Rock Landing. All right, we got another dolphin here. 10.6 pounds on Heaven's Reel. David Griffin, our angler. McDaniel Batts, our captain. Nicely done. Yeah, let's hear it for David and McDaniel on the Heaven's Reel. There you go. Nice little dolphin. Get to come up here to Big Rock Landing. Thumbs up, smiles all around. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, that fish is going to go over and visit our friends at the NC State Science Center set up here at Big Rock Landing. There you go. They're going to do a little work on it. We'll go visit Paul and Jeff and his crew maybe a little later today. We'll talk about that. Fascinating to go over there and see what these fish eat. Dolphin, of course, one of the things you need to pick up fish-wise in one of the restaurants. But I'm just warning you, they will eat anything. So who knows? All right, we got a steady stream going on here. Henry's back. I'm going to go talk to Lindsey Parker in between weigh-ins here. Yep, and we're going to introduce, we got a surprise here. You're going to be glad you were here on Thursday. We got a little surprise coming. And Lindsay has something to do with it. She just doesn't know it yet.
$13.7. This is Michael Ivester. Caught this fish on the Done Deal. It's outboard out here. Come on over, Michael. Tell us about your fish. That's a nice dolphin.
Yeah, it was all right. We weren't exactly looking for that, but, you know, we'll take it.
You guys are in an outboard there. How were the conditions for you guys?
No, we're out.
Oh, that's not you there? I thought it was. Okay, George gave me bad information.
No, it was beautiful out there today. Yeah. You could have been in a small outboard and been fine.
How long did it take you to get that one in the boat?
Oh, on a 130, not long.
Well, congratulations. All right, nice fish.
Yeah, Henry, that one's not going to move the leaderboard. Have we got it up here yet? There you go. That's
we got
great.
A big wahoo here, Tommy.
Yeah, that's the smoke show. Still looking at that $5,000 first prize for the daily dolphin.
This is a nice wahoo right here.
Yeah, it's going to need to beat that 40-pounder.
41.1.
Wow, sneaks into first place. There you go. Maybe picking up a cool $5,000. Who was our boat, Henry?
Blind Hunter, and the angler is Riggs Edens. Young man here. We'll talk to him in a second, Tommy.
All right, guys, while we're waiting, I'm just going to remind you one more time here, this half hour. Barbara's over there. She's lonely with her water marlin margaritas. So work your way over there, have yourself a little drink, and help support some of the Big Rock charities. Be great.
All right, we got the angler of the first place wahoo right here, Riggs Eden. Riggs, congratulations.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
Hampstead, North Carolina.
All right, good. How old are you?
17.
17 years old. Wow. That is a really nice fish. You're in first place right now. Tell me, what's it worth if it holds?
Yeah, that's $5,000 for the daily. Not quite going to beat out the bullpen at 60.7 pounds
Oh, that's right. We had the
for
big
the
one
week.
yesterday. That's still pretty good. How are you going to spend that $5,000?
I don't know yet.
Don't spend it yet. Yeah, the day is young.
That's true.
The day is young.
Yet. All right. Well, congratulations. You're a man of few words, but you're a good fisherman.
Thank you.
All right. Congratulations.
All right, great job there. All right, we got a little lull in the action. I'm pleased to be joined here, Lindsay. I'll give you a microphone. I'm pleased to be joined by Lindsay Parker again. Lindsay represents our legacy sponsor, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Her family's in the car business here in town, and their businesses have been a longtime sponsor of the Big Rock tournament. I want you to tell us about that, Lindsay. And then we're going to talk about Granddad.
That's right. So the Parker Auto Group, Parker GMC, and Parker Honda, both of our dealerships are located here in Morehead City. And this year we are celebrating our 78th year of serving Morehead City and surrounding areas. And it is such a special community to be a part of, to live in, to be from this area. And every year, this week, it's such a neat thing to be down here and see the energy and the crowds and, of course, the fish and everything going on, and knowing that it's giving back to the community in a charitable way. It all comes together so nicely.
And we're so delighted to have y'all back again. It means a lot because of your grandfather. And I'm going to help you with our surprise here. But tell us about your grandfather, Dick Parker.
Yes, so my grandfather, he founded the Parker Auto Group in 1947. His first dealership was actually just a few blocks away here on the Morehead waterfront. And over the years, he's had a number of stores, and he was also one of the original founders of the Big Rock tournament a few years later. And that was with a really big focus on bringing, highlighting the business community here in Morehead City.
Yeah, so not only are we just delighted to have you as a sponsor, it means a lot to the tournament to have the Parker family represented. And here's our surprise. Lindsay's family obviously had a lot to do with this. The Big Rock tournament is getting ready to publish a book called The History of the Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament. This is what the cover is actually going to look like. This is, unfortunately, is not the real book, but this is the real cover, written by Neil Conley and his two sons, John and Jim Conley. All of them, you will recognize them as authors of Carolina Flair, a very important and popular book, kind of highlighting the history of boat building here in North Carolina. So this book is in its final edit form. Here's the back cover. But I really like this front cover. It is a exhaustive and detailed history of all of the fishing activities right back from the beginning of sport fishing here in Morehead City, and, of course, the history of the Big Rock tournament. And, Lindsay, your grandfather had a lot to do with this. So I thought it was appropriate that we show this today while Lindsay's here. Be on the lookout for this. It'll be showing up on our Big Rock website. We're going to make a big deal of it. Of course, it's one of our efforts to raise money for our charities. So be on the lookout for that. What a great Christmas present that would make for somebody that supports the Big Rock tournament. So I'm going to put you down for about 20 of them.
Put me down.
Okay. All right. Lindsay, anything else you want to tell us about? How are the cars that got a bruise earlier this week? Are they okay?
Cars
be all right?
are going to be just fine. You
Okay.
can replace property and vehicles, and so we were super fortunate to see that there was no injuries. It happened.
Nobody was hurt. Yeah.
Happened at a time where no one was down here, but we've got some new vehicles here. We've got a really amazing GMC Canyon right over here at our tent. It's the AT4 package. It's very rugged, so if you want to stop by and check that out, we'll be down here tomorrow afternoon as well, handing out bottled water and koozies and just getting to interact and experience this fun energy down here.
All right. Lindsay, thank you so much. Henry, what do we got?
Got a couple of dolphin coming in right now. This is Ben, last name?
Williams.
Ben Williams, 6.6, smaller dolphin, but Hey, man, you know what? It's going to be good eating.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from Columbia, South Carolina.
Wow, first time at the Big Rock?
First time at the Big Rock.
How's the experience been?
It has been absolutely awesome so far. Could not complain one bit. Great weather today, great fishing, and yeah, we're having a great time this afternoon too.
All right, well, look, congratulations.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Save me some mahi. All right, thank you, Ben. We got another dolphin getting ready to be weighed here, Tommy. Same boat, I believe. This one is 10.6. And the boat is Tina's Trippin'. Gotta like that name. Tina's Trippin'. And the angler, got a lady angler here, Madison Parker. Going to get
Henry,
photos made.
Tina's Trippin' won $1,200 worth of fuel yesterday. Compliments of the Morehead City Gulf Dock. There's a drawing every day. Morehead City Gulf Dock right over here beyond the Big Rock Bar. Great friends, supporters of the Big Rock tournament. And Tina's Trippin' picked up $1,200 yesterday, so they're having a good week.
You guys had free fuel today.
Yes, sir. That's always good.
And a nice dolphin. Tell us about your catch.
We had a good time today, just hanging out, and always good to catch a dolphin.
And your name is Madison Parker. Where are you from, Madison?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Is your whole team from South Carolina?
Yes, sir.
It's first time at the Big Rock?
Yes, sir. We're loving it.
First time at Morehead City?
Yes, sir.
You coming back?
Absolutely.
Well, we want you to come back. Look, congratulations. All right, thank you, Madison. Let's hear from Madison, the lady angler. Got another dolphin, Tommy. We got a junior angler that caught this dolphin, Tommy, on the Sunday Fun Day, name of the boat.
Yeah, we like to say junior anglers or future Big Rock winners.
There you go. 18.4-pound dolphin.
All right. Now, that is going to move the leaderboard, yeah. And a future Big Rock winner did it. Gotta love it.
James Williams is our angler. Fish is almost bigger than he is.
You know, Henry, it always just occurs to me that being able to stand there where so much history has been made and weigh in a fish in the Big Rock Blue Marlin tournament, what a thrill that is.
All right, let's talk to him. James Williams, our angler. How old are you, James?
12.
Where are you from?
Here.
You're from Morehead City?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations. So this is old hat for you. You fish all the time, I bet.
Yes.
Have you fished in the Big Rock before?
Yes.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, and how about the Big Rock Kids? You going to fish in that?
Yes.
All right. Well, tell us about your catch. That's a nice fish, 18.4 pounds. Did he fight you?
Yeah.
He did. Did you fight back?
Yeah.
But you won.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Congratulations. James Williams. Let's hear it for James. 18.4-pound dolphin. Nice fish.
All right. I've heard from the office upstairs the book, the history of the Big Rock tournament. There's a link on our Facebook page, on our website. You can go there and sign up for a pre-sale, at least make a reservation. So go to thebigrock.com. Won't be here for Father's Day, unfortunately, but it will make a great Christmas gift. If you are a fan of the Big Rock, this is a must-have for you. Beautiful cover. It's going to look great on your coffee table. And lots and lots of detail. Well over 600 pictures in this book detailing the history, the very rich history of the world's greatest Blue Marlin tournament. So thanks, Madison, for getting us updated on that. It'll be there on our website. You can go find it and reserve a copy for yourself. All right, we are rolling along here. It might be time for a science segment. We'll go over there, and I hadn't heard from Paul or Jeff, But we'll go visit our friends maybe from Seamast here in just a second and see what dolphin are eating today. So day 4 is rolling on here, the 67th annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament. We've seen a few changes in our game fish leaderboards today, and I'm sure there'll be a steady stream going here for the next few minutes of game fish. I'll check on the Demolished Prophets, how they're doing, and we'll take a break here. The stream's going to stay on. Enjoy a beautiful afternoon here on the Morehead City waterfront.
All right, Tommy, we got a dolphin here, 20.5 pounds, caught on the Southern Grace.
All right. That's going to move that leaderboard
Southern
a little
Grace,
bit.
he's got a fan club. And the angler is Jacob Tingen from Snow Hill, America. How you doing, Jacob?
I'm good. Glad we made it through today. It was beautiful outside today.
Yeah. You guys had a good ride?
Yeah, all the way out and back in. It was good.
Good. Tell us about your fish.
Well, we were hoping for a blue. That's what we thought it was to start off with, but come to find out it was just a dolphin back there. So
must have hit hard.
Yeah, it did start off with, but we finally figured it out.
How long did it take you to get him in the boat?
5-10 minutes.
Okay. Well, it's going to be some good eating. 20.5 pounds off the Southern Grace, the boat. Jacob Tingen from Snow Hill, and he's got his own fan club here. Congratulations, Jacob.
There you go. Move that leaderboard around a little bit. Right now in the lead for that $5,000 first prize for the largest dolphin of day 4. All right, I checked with Madison up in the Big Rock headquarters. Demolished Profits is still hooked up, still fighting their fish. So they've been at it for, what now, 3 hours. I know nothing else at this point, except they've been at it for 3 hours. So could be another late night.
Somebody's arms are getting tired.
I would imagine. All right, let's, we got a little break in the action. Time for me to go get a bottle of water. And over here, guys, if you're wandering around, there's plenty to do here. All of our vendors are set up. Our major sponsor, Jarrett Bay Boat Works, is setting up right here. Margaret, is that you? There you go. So go avail yourself. Look around. You might see something you like. You could drive that new truck out away from here, from Parker GMC. Head over to the Big Rock store. The Michelob Ultra people are over here. The Chili Water people are there. So don't get yourself dehydrated. Make yourself go find a bottle of water if you feel a little overheated here. All right, who's coming in now? The Real Hauler. They've been here every day this week, I think. All right, guys, let's give a little holler for the Real Hauler here. Make them feel welcome. There you go. Captain's coming in there nicely. George and Randy will get them all tied up, and we'll see what they've got for us here as day 4 of the 67th annual Big Rock Blue Marlin tournament rolls on. Okay, while we're waiting, we're prepping for a couple of trivia questions here, and I'm going to lay one on you. My man Tree over here pointed this out to me yesterday. Something happened here at Big Rock Landing yesterday involving our weigh-ins. And I want y'all to think about what happened here yesterday. We'll give you some hints as we go along. We might have to give a grand prize for this because it's going to be tough. But you think about some of the things that happened here, some of the fish that were weighed in yesterday. See if you can put it all together. We'll come back to that. All right, Real Hauler's got a nice dolphin there.
17.2.
Not going to quite do it, is it?
Wait a minute. They've erased that. I might have the weight wrong. Hang on just a second. Yeah, I was right. 17.2. And now we got another dolphin off the same boat, the Real Hauler. 18.3.
Ooh, 1/10 of a pound off there from Sunday Fun Day. But again, it's great to see these beautiful boats come in here to Big Rock Landing. This is a classic Hatteras, probably built right down the road, Henry, in New Bern, North Carolina. Great looking boat.
This is Sierra Webb again. We had him yesterday, Tommy.
Yeah, we did.
He caught a fish yesterday.
Henry, while I'm looking at the crew, you talk about how technology is creeping into everything. See, the captain's got on a headset and a microphone, and he can talk to other members of his crew. Just about individually.
All right, I got Sierra back again.
All right. We'll get back to that in a second. Go get them.
Sierra Webb, you were up here yesterday. Did you catch a dolphin yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Second one, huh?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about your fish today.
We was just fishing for Marlin, and got up on some grass, slung out some chum. Out came a dolphin. We hooked him, 3 cranks. He was in the boat.
Is this one bigger than yesterday's fish you caught?
Yeah, a little bit bigger, a few pounds.
Well, congratulations. You got yourself another dolphin. You guys are going to eat well.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sierra. Sierra Webb on the reel hauler.
Yeah, there you go. We were talking about the technology. All the crew members are wearing headsets, and they can talk to one another. When they start talking, the music will go off on the boat so everybody can hear what's going on. Fascinating use of technology there, even though they're probably only 10 feet apart from one another. But you'll see a lot of the crews with the headsets on, and just fascinating how technology is invading every part of our lives. Really something. All right, guys, let's get back to my jumbo trivia question here. Yesterday, we weighed in a wahoo, a dolphin, a yellowfin tuna, and a blue marlin. That's the big hint, but there's something special about that group of fish. Y'all think about it. All right, we got a little bit easier trivia question here. Ella is going to go meet some people in the crowd, Ella, go on over there. You know, you got to go be with your constituents a little bit. So Ella, wait a minute. You need a microphone too, because this is your show here. So
Hey,
Ella's
y'all.
Ella's got a couple of trivia questions here. We've got a hat. Should have been a little more prepared here. Diamond Fishing Products. I think, no, is that a Zacatec hat?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we got a Zacatec hat. And what else?
And a Zacatec white long sleeve performance shirt, large.
Okay, so we've got a couple of trivia questions here. So Ella, take it away.
All right, you guys. So first things first, we have a sponsor here that has some very crisp water in a can. Chili water. You can check that out over there. Where was chili water created? This is for the hat and the shirt. It is a town in North Carolina, and that's
Come
the
on,
only
raise your
hint I will
hand.
give
Just
you.
don't holler out the answer. Raise a hand.
No, not Beaufort. Oh, wait, hold on.
Well, you came close to following directions. Raise your hand. Don't shout it out.
Well, she did half of it.
But the answer is?
Kenston. Yes,
All
ma'am,
right.
it is.
There you go.
Woohoo!
All right, y'all keep thinking about the jumbo question. We got a nice bucket up here. Ella, this is your favorite color, right? Oh, the jumbo question? Okay. Something happened yesterday during the weigh-ins. At the end of the day, we're pretty confident it has never happened before. We weighed in a yellowfin tuna, a dolphin, a wahoo, and a blue marlin. What was so interesting about all four of those fish taken as a group? So think about it. Do not shout out the answer. Okay. Does somebody know? Okay. I saw a hand over here.
Okay,
Henry, help her out.
Oh, I see her. All right. So first off, give me your name.
Nicole.
And where are you from, Nicole?
New Jersey.
All right. So Nicole, what is your answer?
Are they the leading fish in every group?
Are they the leading fish in every group?
Bingo! Great job.
Yes!
All right,
Let me
we
get
got a beautiful Carolina blue bucket here. Compliments of Collins Inc., collinsboating.com. Great job there. And Tree, I'm going to give you the credit right here for that question. Tree has been here for a long time. He is an astute observer of all things Big Rock. What a great trivia question for today. Really exciting day yesterday. All of those fish that were weighed in are leading their tournament in their respective categories. Great question. Great job on the answer over there. All right, we're going to take a little science segment over here. We've got Paul, Jeff, and all the crew from NC State University. We got Channel 12 over here, too. You can see us on the evening news at 6 o'clock. These guys, this is fascinating work we're doing over here, examining the stomach contents of the game fish that come in. What have we found so far today, Paul?
Yeah, so we've had a little bit of everything today, Tommy. Sometimes when Jeff and I get frustrated with this long-term data set we're keeping on dolphin fish, we decide to call the dolphin fish the swimming trash can. And today we've gotten a nice trash can level of different diet items. But we do have some interesting diet items. Right before me, we have a great triggerfish. That's one of our resource reef fish species that's found in the U.S. South Atlantic. We have a jack, a carangid. It's a member of the family Carangidae. We're trying to identify that jack there on the table. And interesting that you came over here just now, Tommy, because even though this is a diminutive little critter, this is the most common by number. This is the most common diet item that we find in dolphin fish. This is a very distinctive swimming crab, and I say it's distinctive because it's got this hourglass shape on its dorsal carapace. And it's very easy to distinguish, and by number, it's the most important prey item that we found in dolphin fish over the course of the last 22 years of sampling at the tournament.
Can, like this triggerfish, how long do you think it was in the belly of a dolphin and the jack?
Triggerfish definitely has been in the belly longer, Tommy. It's well digested. I'd say roughly 9 to 12 hours maybe. The jack maybe about 6 hours a time. And then to my right here, these two little swimming crabs, maybe an hour or two. And you saw the fresh paper nautilus yesterday. That was probably in the stomach maybe 5 to 10 minutes. There was no digestion to that animal whatsoever. So.
All right, what do y'all do with all this data?
So what Jeff and I are doing at the Center for Marine Sciences and Technology, Tommy, is we're looking at this long-term data set to see if we can detect any long-term ecosystem level changes using the dolphin fish and its opportunistic feeding habits. We're trying to use the dolphin fish as an opportunistic sampler to see if we can detect any long-term time changes in the diets of dolphin fish using the tournament.
Well, fascinating. It's always great to come over here and talk to you guys. Jeff, you guys do a great job. We're glad to have you here as our partner. Smells a whole lot better today for some reason. Maybe it's the breeze. Yeah, I know. All right. So thanks to you guys, all of our friends there at the NC State University and the CMAS Center located right here in Morehead City. All right, they've reminded me, there we go. You can pre-order your copy today of the History of the Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament. It's apparently on our live stream. Is that right? On our website. You can go take a look at the online shopping portion of the Big Rock website. I'm going to remind you one more time, Sunday is Father's Day. You've got a chance to buy Dad a great-looking Big Rock shirt. We've got things like this. Henry had on a really nice collared shirt today, looking good. All kinds of hats, all kinds of things Big Rock. Right over here at the Big Rock store, we've got T-shirt outlets on the street. You don't have to wait in line. You can go pick up a T-shirt, and we will happily ship them anywhere to you. If you got a minute, go visit. I see the Turtle Box flag flying. I see Zacatec Lures. He's giving me the thumbs up. There you go. They're right there. Linda Reich Real Estate's here. Don't forget the Water Marlin margarita back there at the bar. Barbara's got a couple of customers right now. All right, and we got a nice dolphin here. I better go check that out real quick. What do we got? 18.2 pounds. Not quite going to do it. This dolphin came off of the Carolina Blonde. Dan Tracy, our angler. Daniel Powell, our captain. Not quite going to move that leaderboard. Going to settle in there at third place and be out of the money for that $5,000 daily prize and $2,500 for second place. All right. Let's take a little break here. We talked to Josh, see what kind of video we might have to show. Yeah, let's take a look at the Big Rock Foundation video. We got a little break in the action. Of course, it's all about charity first here at the Big Rock tournament. Big Rock, big money, big fish, of course, but it's big charities too. So take a look at this and enjoy it from the Big Rock Foundation.
There is this giant excitement level for this tournament as we build up to it. Every boatyard's full of boats getting ready. All the tackle shops have tackle in there, getting ready, getting prepared.
I don't know of any captain that doesn't want to fish this, no matter if they're in Morehead City or Islamorada. We all want to be part of it.
The Big Rock is the greatest blue marlin tournament in the world, period.
Welcome to Big Rock Landing.
Bring him up, really. If he doubles on that line, you lose it.
Came up on the left short, pounded the bait.
$1,678,000. This is your new leader.
Morehead City was coming out of World War II. The Morehead City waterfront was boat building, commercial fish houses. It was a working commercial waterfront. There weren't that many sport fishing boats, certainly not what we know them as today.
Up until 1957, a blue marlin had never been landed off of the coast of Morehead City.
And a group of the local businessmen got together and said, well, let's put some money together and get people encouraged to go out there and fish for it and participate. And that's really the basis of where the tournament started from.
And September 14th, 1957, Jimmy Croy leaves the dock on the Mary Z with Captain Bill Olson from the Morehead City Yacht Basin. The sea trial for that boat, and they go out and catch a blue marlin.
I wish I could have been there for the excitement. That changed fishing in Morehead City forever.
We started out this small little tournament trying to put Morehead City on the map with sport fishing. Promote sport fishing in Carteret County, promote sport fishing in North Carolina, and give money away to charities. And so that was our very simple mission from day one.
The foundation is the charitable arm of the tournament, and the charitable arm is really why Big Rock exists, to fund our core charities. They depended on those funds every year for programs.
If for whatever reason the Big Rock tournament could not go on as planned, the foundation exists to make sure that those charitable donations will be made on an annual basis.
We have a core group of charities that we give to every year, a certain amount of money, but then we look for bigger projects and higher impact projects, something that the Big Rock could really make a difference in whether that project happens or not.
We've been able to do so much more than just what we thought the tournament could in the beginning. This past year, we were able to give $1 million away in a single tournament year.
The Big Rock Tournament is pleased to donate $1 million.
And I think it speaks to the growth of the tournament, the growth of the industry, the growth of Morehead City, the cultural phenomenon that the Big Rock has become.
The Big Rock is the Super Bowl of fishing. And when you think about the Super Bowl, you think about all the impact it has. How does it affect the community? How does it affect the state? How does it affect everybody that's around it or touches it?
I was in a meeting recently with one of our charities. The president of that organization looked at me and said, Tommy, our organizations have a lot in common. We're both in the hope business. The guy's fishing. I hope I catch that big one. I hope I win that big money. But for those of us, maybe we're not participants, but we love the tournament. We love the charitable work that it does. The money that we give is helping achieve a hope. It makes that dream become a reality.
When you really dig down to what the Big Rock is about changing lives. It's life-changing if you win. It's life-changing to the people to see a blue marlin for the first time. And it's life-changing to the charities benefit. You're all part of that story.
And we would like to expand that growth into the community and to different people that want to be a part of the tournament, that maybe can't come and fish the tournament, but want to be a part of what the Big Rock is all about.
It's a donation from you. It's a t-shirt bought in our retail store. It's a sponsor supported across all 3 tournaments, Big Rock Kids, and KWLA. It's very important for all the support that we can garner to continue the legacy of Big Rock.
As we wrap up the Big Rock Foundation video, we'll come here and see the real priority. All right, this is your new daily leader, 22.3 pounds. Yeah, this is just what we need. A little excitement here. River Cantrell, our junior angler. That's got to be Dad. Travis Brown, our captain. All right, let's cheer one more time for River. Make those smiles as big as we can get them. This boat built right here, I believe, in Carteret County. If I'm not mistaken, they had a big day yesterday, caught a couple of white marlin. And I thought I saw another dolphin come over here. Hey, River. River. I know he can hear me. Yeah, don't be that bashful. Here, come right on over here. Let me get down here where I can talk to you. River Cantrell, everybody. You are leading the dolphin category on day 4 of the Big Rock tournament. What do you think about that? I think he's speechless. Listen, tell me about this. Tell me, how about that? Is that a little easier to talk about? Okay. Yeah, tell me about it.
So my friend Tommy right there in the white shirt, he gave me this to flex.
Is that your good luck charm? There you go. All right, River, I understand. How old are you?
7.
7 years old. This is a future Big Rock winner right here, everybody. Obviously, Mom and Dad are teaching him just right. 22.3 pounds, taking the lead here on day 4 in the Dolphin Division of the 67th Annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament. Good job. Right on. All right. All right, here you go. Don't go anywhere, Claire. All right, everybody, a lovely lady angler here, Claire Cantrell with a 19.8 pound dolphin. Claire, I think you're not quite going to bump that 20-pounder just a few minutes ago, but tell us about your crew and your relationship to young River over there, perhaps.
River's my son. So he actually did the Kids Big Rock tournament when he was 4. He was the youngest angler, and he won 7th in the Dolphin Division that first year that he fished. So he gave me crap all day saying he got a bigger fish than everybody, and he wanted to come back. He was overfishing, so.
Yeah, well, he's flexing. I mean, somebody is teaching that boy right. There you go. Y'all fish together as a family a lot, I take it?
Yes, we fish together a lot as a family. Yep.
All right, well, congratulations. A very nice dolphin. It's great to see families fishing together. Of course, that's what the Big Rock Tournament's all about. Great job to River. 7-year-old junior angler, got his good luck charm there. Real priority with a great day of fishing yesterday. A couple of white marlins. And your leader here in the Dolphin Division, maybe going to pick up $5,000. River might have to say something about how that's spent. All right, 6 o'clock, time for a little rules check, perhaps. The scales are going to remain open until 7 o'clock tonight. for all game fish. So anglers out there, they're making their way obviously back to Big Rock Landing. It is, 6:10 or so we've got about another 50 minutes for some more game fish excitement. I know River's probably hoping that nobody else will come to the scales, but of course we need a little excitement, maybe some more wahoos or yellowfin tunas today. And we need to stay in touch with the office up there and see how the Demolished Prophets is doing. Last I heard, they are still hooked up. All right, we're going to take a little break here, see who's coming up next. Day 4 of the Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament rolls on right here, the 67th edition, as we say goodbye to the Real Priority and the Cantrell family, your new leader in the Daily Dolphin Division for Young River Cantrell. All right, stay with us here. We're rolling on to a 7 o'clock wrap-up on Day 4 of the 67th Annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament.
couple years, packing up and finding a new home. There's a beauty in the anonymity it brings. When my feet get to itching, I just run. All my friends have stopped inviting me to where they are, figuring I'll just be on the road. It's not that they're wrong, it's just that I wish it were different. But hey, the plane is boarding, time to go. Oh, call out all you who wander, seeking beyond wherever you've been. Write your life like it's a screenplay. What will the words say when it all ends? There are mornings I wake up and don't know where I am. Another city I'll be leaving soon. But in between the planes and cars are strangers who became a part of all the homes I'm building on the move. We're all told that life's a game of compromise, and in many ways I suppose it's true. But I just can't quite swallow bitter pills or safer roads now that I have walked the other route. Oh, call out all you who wander, seeking beyond wherever you've been. Write your life like it's a screenplay. What will the words say when it all ends? When it all ends, I'll look up and say, I don't regret a day. I don't regret a day. Oh, call out all you who wander, seeking beyond wherever you've been. Write your life like it's a screenplay. What will the words say when it all ends? When it all ends? When it all ends?
My man's been working so hard lately, wants to give me so much more than I could ever dream. But just to hold him close is such a luxury. I have his heart, and that's enough for me. His words, they're honest, his hands steady. Never had someone who loved me oh so tenderly. Now when I think of him, I see my family. I have his heart, and that's enough for me.
All right, guys, we're pleased to be joined right now by our friend John from the United States Army. John is part of the Big Rock. There you go. John is part of the Big Rock Big Hero program. We've got a video, I think, that maybe we'll tease the final video for the Big Rock Big Hero this year. So, Josh, whenever you're ready.
It's been a dream since I started marlin fishing to actually get to fish the Big Rock. And
this kind of fishing is intense, and I don't want to be the guy that lets the fish get away.
Certainly not something I ever thought I would be, have the opportunity to partake in.
Getting an 800-pound fish on your boat's probably the fight of a life. Regardless of what you do on the boat that day, you're fishing at the Big Rock.
All right, Josh and the crew at TriWorks always do a great job with that Big Rock Big Hero video. We'll let you know when it's out. It is a must-see for you to watch that Big Rock Big Hero video. John from the U.S. Army, we're just delighted to be able to host you today. You fished with Captain Peter DeBose on the Accordingly. Yes, tell us about your days. You've been 1 day or two?
1 day, sir.
And tell us about your fishing.
The fishing today the water was great. The ride out was awesome. I mean, it is a huge boat. It's, I think, 57 feet, something like that.
Maybe 77.
77 feet. Sounds much better. And to get in, you have to push the button to open the door. You can't do it manually. It won't let you. You have to use the button. Inside, they gave me a tour. Very nice bow area with a couple of bedrooms and a shower, and just an awesome boat. We got out and probably got lines in at 9, and it probably within 45 minutes I was bringing in a sailfish. Now they said the sailfish was like 20 pounds. I'm going to go more like 60, probably 60 pounds.
I fish, therefore I lie. I understand the concept. But listen, catching a billfish in the Big Rock Blue Marlin tournament is a thrill of a lifetime. Congratulations to you for that.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed it a lot.
Let me ask you this. Was it more pressure when you hooked that sailfish trying to get it in, or what you do in your job?
I would say they were close to equal. It started out well. My right shoulder started to give out when I had probably 100 more yards of line to give in. The deckhands are encouraging me to go faster. I said, I can't go any faster than this. So that was a lot of pressure, but we got him in and got a picture. Everything's great.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Captain Peter DeBose and the Accordingly have been involved in this program from day one. John, what do you got to say to Peter and his crew?
Just the most outstanding crew I could ever hope to fish with. It was Peter and I think his son Petey, as well as Super Dave is what I call him, because he was the one that was just pushing me to reel in further. And just a great crew. I had a great time.
Well, John, thank you for your service. I don't know, Henry, what are the stronger words than thank you? We just cannot thank you enough for your service.
I want to say it also. Thank you for your service, sir.
I appreciate that very much.
It is a great honor to have John here. He was joined with some of the other guys. Michael Wall from Coast Guard Group Fort Macon was here yesterday. Gunnery Sergeant Albert Martin was here yesterday. Thanks to the job site and the Can Do Too for carrying them fishing. John, thank you so much. It's our pleasure to have you. We hope you've had a great time, and we cannot thank you enough for your service. You're one of our heroes, and we appreciate it. Guys, let's hear it for John right here, one of our Big Rock Big Heroes from the U.S. Army. Had a great day fishing, caught a sailfish in the Big Rock Blue Marlin tournament. How about that? All right. Be on the lookout for that Big Rock Big Hero video. Well worth your time to watch it. Josh and his crew at TriWorks do a great job with that every year. It will be a meaningful expenditure of your time, I can assure you. All right, day 4 is rolling on. A time check here. We've got 20 or so more minutes, and we will wrap up our fishing activities here at the Big Rock Landing. We'll check in on the demolished Prophets as well and see where they are. And we'll be back here in just a minute. Stay with us. Day 4 of the 67th annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament rolls on here at Big Rock Landing.
All right, I'm here with Margaret from Jarrett Bay, and we're going to do some Jarrett Bay trivia questions to get some Jarrett Bay swag. So, what's the first question?
How many Jarrett Bay boats are fishing in the 67th annual Big Rock?
Who thinks they know? All right. What's your name?
Theodore.
What is your guess?
6.
6. I don't think it's 6, but that was a good guess. Anybody else think they know how many Jarrett Bay boats? Oh, hello. What's your name?
Walt.
Hey, Walt. How many do you think it is?
3.
3. I think it's a bit more than 3. We're going to get some higher numbers. Did anyone watch the midday update? It was the same question. Got to raise your hand. All right, I see someone with their hand raised. 7. Guys, higher numbers. They're our major sponsor. What's your name?
Julie.
Julie. How many boats?
21.
That's close, but not quite. All right. Who? Oh, hello. What's your name?
Amy.
Amy. What's your guess?
175.
Ooh, that's a big number. It's a little lower than that. Hello. What's your name?
Grant.
And what's your guess?
58.
It's a little high. Oh, I got you the other day. Remind me your name?
Bill.
And what's your guess?
23.
Nope. Oh my goodness. All right, I got someone down here. What's your name?
Boris.
What's your name again?
Boris.
And what's your guess?
27.
No. Oh my goodness. Someone get on Facebook and check. All right. What's your name?
Eric.
What's your guess?
How about 38?
38, not quite. Hi. What's your guess?
Never.
52, not quite. Hi. What's your name?
Paisley.
Paisley. And what's your guess?
36.
36, not quite. All right. I got someone over here. All right. Uh-oh. What's your name?
Reed.
And what's your guess?
24.
Nope, not quite. I did not expect this to go on for so long. What's your name?
Lily.
And what's your guess?
22.
That's right. It's 22. She can come back from the tent. You can come pick something out from the tent. And if you like Jarrett Bay Trivia, tune in on Facebook. We do a midday update live on Facebook every day, and Randy Ramsey himself asks the question, and the first person to answer gets a prize. Okay, keeping the sponsorship trivia going, I have another question, and whoever gets it right gets this cool PFG rope hat. This one is, what is the only sponsor on both the KWLA shirt and the Big Rock shirt? So if you're wearing a Big Rock shirt, you could check out the sponsors on your sleeves, on the back of the shirt, and figure out. You got to raise your hand. All right. What's your name?
Braden.
And what's your answer?
Jarrett Bay.
It's not Jarrett Bay. What's your name?
Hayden.
And what's your guess?
Parker Boats.
It's not Parker Boats, I'll tell you that. Anyone else? Someone over here? All right. Whew. What's your name?
Alyssa.
And what's your guess?
Wait, I'm reading it off. Linda Reich Real Estate. Linda Reich Real Estate.
That is not correct. I'm so sorry. I got you. What's your name?
Jan.
And what's your guess?
Pelagic.
Pelagic is correct. Here you go. You win the hat. Great job.
Ashley, you got time for one more? We got another bucket here. You got one more? Sure.
Okay,
Sure.
and for
Different
this
crowd.
Collins bucket, the question is, who won the Big Rock last year? Who knows? Who's a loyal fan? I got you last time. Let's give me someone I haven't gotten yet. What's your name?
Braden. Yeah.
And what's your guess?
What is it called? Game time.
Game time. You got a little help, but that's okay. You can get the bucket anyways.
All right, we're not quite through with John from the U.S. Army. Steve Goyone could not be with us today, but Steve is our tournament artist, has drawn an original, absolutely beautiful piece of artwork that commemorates John's visit to the Big Rock tournament, signed to John as a Big Rock Big Hero, and I think it's very appropriate. It's a great print. Very patriotic, and I think speaks to the Big Rock Big Hero program so well. So, John, take that as another memento of your visit to Morehead City. And again, thank you. We salute you as a Big Rock Big Hero. Thank you again for your service. All right. Thank you, guys, and thanks to Steve Goyone. He's very generous and is a huge supporter of that program for us. All right, we're going to come back here in a second and wrap this thing up. Day 4 of the 67th Annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament is coming to a close here for Game Fish. We'll check on the demolished profits as well and hope to have an update for you here in just a moment. So stay with us. We're going to wrap up Day 4 here in just a second. Okay, let's get a little time check here. 6:49. Game fish scales are closing at 7 o'clock. We got a yellowfin tuna just hit the dock over there. Caught on the MJs, I believe. This will be our first yellowfin tuna of the day. And chances are our last fish of the day, that's my guess. So probably worth the ride back to Big Rock Landing. They're going to pick up $5,000 for the daily prize in the tuna division.
36 pounds.
36 pounds. Very nice.
32 pounds. Sorry, I can't understand Randy.
Okay, so how many? 33. 32.
32
All right,
pounds.
32 pounds.
We got it.
You can't put anything over on our weighmaster, Randy Gregory, that's for sure.
Chris Carver is the angler. This boat was caught on the MJs, like you said, Tommy. Mike Yako is the captain.
That's good eating right there, Henry.
Yes, sir.
Make some very nice sushi.
We could slice it open if we had some teriyaki sauce.
Yeah, it's probably nice and cold. We could eat it right here. All right, guys. How about the Triple Crown video? Katie, what do you think? Can we sneak it in real quick? All right. Something else new this year. The Triple Crown fished the Big Rock, the Kelly Wagner Lady Angler Tournament, and the Big Rock Kids Tournament. There's a little bit of money in it, too. If you score the most points in all three tournaments and come away with the win, got some really nice Big Rock Triple Crown swag, 6 custom-made rings, and if you entered the big pot, there's some money to go along with it. So watch this here about the Big Rock Triple Crown, and we'll come back and sign off on day 4 of the 67th Annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament. Outstanding. A hero today might be the GOAT tomorrow. 4 out of 14. How about that for a 10-year-old? Yeah, we want to thank Bailey's Custom Jewelry there for their sponsorship. They helped us design the rings, and they will be custom fit for you as the winner of the Big Rock Triple Crown. One thing about it, this is the first one, and that if you win it this year, you will always be the very first winner of the Big Rock Triple Crown. All right, beautiful Camus boat going by there. Blue Marlin release you see flying. Henry, how big was that dolphin?
14.1 pounds.
Okay, not quite going to do it, I guess, on the MJs again. But there's a $5,000 yellowfin tuna. That'll make that one taste even better. All right, Henry, come on over here. Let's wrap this thing up. I think we're about done for the day. I have checked on the demolished profits. They are still hooked up. Sounds like they have a blue marlin on a little tiny fishing pole. It's kind of how it works.
Oh.
That's called in the on the dock parlance, you got a blue marlin on a dink rod. So they might be at it for a little while longer. We'll do our very best to keep you up to date. Henry, the River Cantrell steals the show today for me.
Yeah, cute kid.
Blinged out. Isn't that what you're supposed to? He's blinged out. I still don't understand that, but River Cantrell, 7 years old, having fished in the Big Rock Kids Tournament at age 4, I believe. Future Big Rock winner right there. Takes first place in the Dolphin Division for today, 22.3 pounds. I think the other thing for me today, Henry, fishing just continues to be red hot. Just not a big blue marlin out there. I know there was one that was almost captured that might have done it, but they lost it right at the back of the boat.
Well, we got 2 days left, and there's a lot of money yet to be won.
Yeah, 2 days ago we were in a 4-day shootout. I guess we're looking at a 2-day shootout now.
You think they'll all be out there tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, everybody that can go is going
272
again
boats
tomorrow.
will be out there tomorrow.
Of course, the big story today, Wave Paver with a double grand slam and an extra sailfish. What a great day of fishing for those guys. Every boat in the fleet was fishing today, and it showed 124 billfish catch and releases today. Of course, we saw it last night. What a night to be here. It's amazing how the days change, can hinge on a blue marlin. 449.7 pound blue marlin caught by young Lizzie Montague last night, weighed in here. Henry, that was really something last night, wasn't it?
Beautiful, beautiful fish, very exciting, huge crowd here. There's nothing like Big Rock excitement when that big blue marlin comes to the weigh station.
If you hadn't seen the drone shot of the weigh station with the lights that A to Z Equipment Rentals let us borrow last night, what a great night it was. All right, well, that's going to do it for us here. This is going to wrap up day 4 of the 67th annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament. We'll be with you tomorrow as the fleet takes off again. We probably expect all 272 boats to be fishing again tomorrow. Certainly everybody that can, I think, will be going tomorrow. And we'll be here with you in the afternoon. Bring it to you on day 5 tomorrow of the 67th annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament right here at Big Rock Landing. Thanks for being with us tonight.